For cheap and reliable MT, head over to aoa.com and use coupon code JACOB for 3% off. What is going down, everybody? It's Unbeatable Jacob, and I know you guys saw the title. I know you did. This is the My Team video about absolutely nothing. There's no background music. There's nothing in the title. There's nothing in the thumbnail. This is a My Team video about absolutely nothing. If you guys are not bored right now and you guys have something to do in your life, I advise you, please do it, because this video is about absolutely, literally nothing. I'm literally at that point because I would rather tell you guys that straight up than make a video and try and like clickbait or something like that, like about something dumb in the game. I just want to talk about the game. So here we are. I might play a triple threat game. I guess I could probably do that. But yeah, I just booted into my team. This is where we're at. I got myself level 40 Luca. That's taken care of. All right, cool. And I got myself, you know, pretty much all of the lifetime agendas done, besides the ones that are not available yet and the ones that, you know, I guess I don't have the Damian Lillard. But I'm just going to talk, man. That's all I'm here to do. I'm just going to talk, you know. I'm just going to talk about some of the stuff that I think about my team this year, some of the stuff about my team next year, etc., etc. So, yeah, that's all we're doing today. I don't really care at this point. I guess we'll rip a little pack for the fashion. Imagine I pack like one of the invisible cards right here. No, of course, it's a diamond. They need to take the diamond shake out of the packs. This is pretty bad. Like, you shouldn't have a walkout for a diamond at this point in the year. I know they took the amethyst walkout out of the game, so they clearly have the ability to do it, which actually kind of makes it more inexcusable why this hasn't been out of the game. But you shouldn't have a walkout for a diamond because, you know, I just got a walkout and lost MT on that pack. Well, I guess the things that I'll talk about today is like where I'm at with the game and where I think the game should go from here. Probably should have quick sold him because, you know, I don't have a diamond contract on Luca. Oh, yeah, I do. I'll put it on J.R. Smith. Where I'm at with the game and what I want out of the game next year, etc., etc. So right now I'm 8-0 in Unlimited. I won 7 of those on stream. The other one came from Ty because I let him use my account for the Luca gameplay. I got my ring, so that's cool. Obviously, I have Luca. So it's like, what do I really do, right? The Unlimited player is laughable. Draws and Petrovic, like he's laughably bad. Well, I guess I shouldn't say bad. Like, the dude has like 50 Hoff badges. Any card with 50 Hoff badges, no matter the jump shot, SIGs, whatever it might be, is going to be decent. But he's just not good compared to like all the other cards in the game. I'd say that like if Draws and Petrovic could probably sell on the market, he'd probably go for like, oh, let me see. If Draws and Petrovic was on the market right now, he'd probably go for 60K? 60 or 70K? Either way, it's grim. It's bad either way. So, like, it's bad. And I don't know why 2K makes the unlimited reward so bad. Like, I think the only explanation I have for that is the fact that people were making money off of doing unlimited grinds for other people, and they must not like that, because like if you go back in history with this, like Larry Johnson was like very mid. He's not good. He was not good for his time. Like I said a second ago, like any card with like damn near 50 Hoff badges is gonna be good enough, but he's not that good overall compared to the other cards of the time. Like Thon Maker came out the same day that you could get this card. Thon Maker is like 5 inches taller and has the same stats and badges, and in my opinion, a much better jump shot. So they literally just try to make this like not good on purpose. Michael Red was very good. Like for next gen, Michael Red was very, very good. He was good for next gen. I will say that at the time he came out, he was good for next gen. Cedric Maxwell was like pretty decent for current gen, but like not that great. Kevin McHale was cool at the time, but by the end of the season he wasn't. And when you go back to like Iguodala, like there was other wings out at the point in time that this card came out. And yeah, it just wasn't good. It wasn't good. It really wasn't. Like the Unlimited Awards compared to last year, especially, it just wasn't good. Like they were all mid at best. For me personally, Michael Redd was the best, but I didn't even get him till that late in the season, so like it just wasn't good. I don't know. I mean, I do know why. The only reason I can think of is like the fact that they don't want people making money off of grinding accounts. That's the only reason I can think of, because these cards are like not good. Like you compare these cards to, say, the triple threat cards. Like Donald was good for his time. Terry Dishlinger, good for his time. Jack Marin, good for his time. Wayne Embry, good for his time. Kermit Washington, who I didn't get and played 800 games for. Well, I didn't, but people on my account played 800 games for and didn't get. Was very good for his time. Corey Keenan, Gerald Wilkins, like the TTO offline cards, Danny Ferry, Bailey Howell, Jerry Sloan. It's crazy looking back on it. Like the TTO offline cards were far better than the Unlimited cards this year. And it's crazy because at the end of the day, I'm sorry, like respectfully, anybody who's like grinding TTO offline probably doesn't need the cards as bad as somebody who might be grinding Unlimited for. Because like a lot of the player base that's going to be grinding this game mode, like realistically, are the type of dudes that just want to play the game with their favorite players, etc., etc. And Kermit Washington's probably not their favorite player. The people that are grinding this game mode Unlimited are the type of people that like want to use the meta cards and stuff like that. But the meta cards were like in TTO offline, like you never got like a great reward for this game mode, which is just crazy to me. Absolutely unreal, honestly. And Limited was pretty bad too. And I just don't like playing Limited. Like I don't know what to tell you guys. So like straight up, I'm going to tell you like this. My opinion, I never generalize anything. I never really try and generalize people into like groups of people, because that's just a bad way to go about assessing people. But the people that play this game mode, or the more important thing is like not play Unlimited and wait for the weekend to play this game mode, are probably some of the strangest people I've encountered on 2K. So like I see a lot of people on Twitter and stuff like that. They will say stuff like, yeah, I don't play Unlimited. I just wait until the weekend to play Unlimited or Limited or whatever. Because there's more restrictions on cards and it's not as sweaty. So I see a lot of people that say they like Limited more than Unlimited. But it's like the game mode has become super stale, because all it is like almost every week is like an overall cheese lineup. So like for my lineup for Limited would be like literally Invincible Luka with a bunch of like mediocre cards. And then like I don't even bother to put my bench in. And that's like what it is almost every week, because they're not like unique or specific. But then you go into that game mode and like people are more or less like either trying to get their ring, so they're trying to force quits as fast as they can, or trying to do XP. And with these ones in the XP thing, get like a bunch of dunks with Donovan Mitchell in TTO off or Limited. It's like these are challenges that exist. And it's just bad, because like I was trying to do this challenge and I was like getting zoned, and there's people that are Unlimited that are flash pausing me and playing zones while I'm trying to do dunks with Donovan Mitchell, telling me to uninstall the game. I'm not kidding. Like on my stream, there's people straight up telling me that like uninstall the game, you're shit at the game. Like, yeah, I'm running into the middle of your zone with Donovan Mitchell trying to dunk the ball for XP. Like, do you think I actually play like this? Like, obviously not. So like all limited does is give really shitty players the idea they're good in the game. And like if you want to be one of the type of guys that are like, oh, I like the lineup restrictions. Okay, that's okay. But if you're gonna think you're good for doing that, then show me something pre 250k. Because in season 1, I went 68-1 with the shittiest cards on the planet. Like literally the shittiest cards like that exist in the game. Obviously, like they were literally season 1 cards. This is my point guard when I went 68-1. Talking about a 6'1" point guard with a 83 ball, 25 driving dunk. Like he was not good. 90 speed was the reason why he was for the time. But yeah, I have the ability to beat people with bad cards, but I'm just not trying to do that because it's late in the game. You have to play what the game presents in front of you, and limited kind of takes away from that. We're in end game right now. If you want to be good at the game, you should be focusing on using good players and being good at the game with these good players. And if you want to use those shitty players and be good at the game, wait until September when 2K22 comes out and I'll be right there with you. I'll probably be better than you. But just don't go into limited and press in a zone and do settings and etc. when the game doesn't even matter because you can quit and lose nothing. I just hate this game mode. I think that they should have added anything else, whether it's a draft game mode, an unranked game mode that lasts all season. I don't care, just anything but limited. This just didn't work to me this year. It didn't work. It didn't work. When I first heard this analysis, I thought it was going to be like a weekend league or something like that, but it wasn't. Like, this is like the most casual game mode. I thought it was going to be like a competitive game mode. When I heard it was going to be only available on the weekends, but it's like the most casual game mode on the planet. But you still have people in here like trying to roach you in the backcourt playing zones, and it's just not cool. Like, yeah, I don't know. Am I competitive? I'd say probably. If I have to question it, probably not. Am I competitive 2K? Well, I'm better than 98% of people that are still sitting through this video and watching this. Like, I'm pretty good at the game. Like, I shouldn't be going into this game and, getting beat by people that are trying to roast me in the backcourt and playing zones. It's just not a good addition to the game. And that's what I'm always talking about, really, is like 2K spending their resources wisely, because they really don't. They obviously put in a lot of work to add in stick shooting into the game. Like, that's not an easy code, I'm sure, or an easy thing to add into the game is stick shooting. And like, the fact that I'm damn near certain that there was a bunch of developers sitting there thinking hard about that is sad. It really is. Because they could have used those resources. They could have used the developers instead of adding stick shooting into the game. Could have used it to, like, I don't know, try and make corners not drop, or try and do anything. They really could have done anything, honestly, with those resources. For as long as it took for them to add stick shooting into the game, which is like a pretty big addition, they probably could have put those developers on a different task and had them develop a new defensive system where corners don't drop, or make a system where quick stopping is viable. And that's another thing too, is like, it almost feels like 2K doesn't want people to quick stop, but quick stopping needs to be in the game. It absolutely does. It's like, kind of like, the skill gap should come through offense, dribbling, and shooting. And it's so easy to shoot on next gen. And I say this as I white a bunch of threes, but like shooting's so easy on next gen, and every player has good sigs, and then quick stopping's like low key not easy to do. And last year is perfect. Like flick down on the right stick, like it's literally nothing more than like a quick like thing you can learn. Like I could teach like one of my friends how to quick stop on 2K20 in like the matter of like 2 seconds, but you know, not everyone's gonna know how to do it. That's where the skill gap should come from, is quick stopping and rotations on defense. But instead the skill gap comes from who can do this the best right here. Right here. This is literally what you want to do in Unlimited. That's literally it. That's literally it. On next gen anyways. On current gen, it's just the burst. That's all you gotta be able to do on next gen. Oh, yep, see, that's why I'm not good at it, because I shot. That's literally it. Just do a fucking step back and go about your day. Do a step back into a burst animation, run to the hoop, and that's like how I'm going 12-0 now. Literally that right there. That's literally it. Call a 5 out, step back, and it's like there's levels to it, because like you gotta be able to read it. Like if you step back, you want to go this way. Oh, defender's here. All right, cool. Curry, I slid and I shot. But like, yeah, you get what I'm saying. I'm not really trying right now. Like, oh, defender's that way. Yup, cool. We did the hoop. Like, and that's literally it. Like that's literally the next gen meta right now. It really is. Like the next gen meta should be centered around like being able to oh man, I can't even dribble, so I shouldn't be good at the game. Like really, man, it's crazy. I think my controller's broken, because like I haven't been able to like back snatch all week. Yeah, it's crazy how like there's something wrong with my controller. I swear there is. But the whole entire thing about that is the fact that even though my controller is broken, it doesn't matter, because I can still do that, which is literally the meta. And this is not a good meta when that's the meta. Like, it's really not. The meta should be centered around, can you call a screen right here? Can you go this way and recognize that someone's going to the left? Once they're going to the left, oh, they're going to the left, cool. Bow, bang. Like, that should be the meta, but instead the meta is literally doing that. That's literally the meta on next gen from like a competitive standpoint. And one of the things I realize a lot of people don't do is this, like, cancel out of a 6 size up, which is kind of crazy. Like, it's like the closest thing to like the burst that you can get. You don't see, like, even like some of the more comp people that I play like never have this a part of like their dribble pattern. Well, like, of course they have like the side to side and Pro 2 a part of their dribble pattern, but it's never that. Like, almost every card has elite dribble style and can do that. It's just canceling out of a 6 size up. Like, that's one of the main reasons why I'm able to still go 12-0, honestly. It's just being able to do that, because when you do that, like, it's better than just a step back and running around the defender, which is one of the top moves for scoring. But like all of those other ones, like the canceling out of 6 size up, are just like the front burst. They're they're unguardable. They're unguardable. You can't unball it. You can't offball it. But this shit right here, kind of deadly. Cannot lie. Most people in the limited don't really have any idea how to do that, or have an idea how to guard it, which is even better. But it's like, I don't know. The meta's not good anymore. It never was, I guess, but it was kind of cool with the Wade meta last year in 2K20, I guess. There's just no good jump shots like that this year, to be honest. Like, there's no good jump shots like that this year. Like, if you look at the 2K Labs database and look at jump shots from last year. Like a lot of jump shots, like the fastest jump shots last year were 50 milliseconds faster than the fastest jump shots this year. So it's like all of shooting is like a little bit slower. Like everything is a little bit slower for shooting. And that sucks. Like I wish there was like one great jump shot, because like Exum and Ray Allen base are like the quote unquote best 2 jump shots on next gen. But in reality, like they're not as good as 98 was last year. They don't stand out as much as 98 or Wade base did last year, or 38. They're not that much faster than the next slowest or next fastest. So yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just uploading this video. I mean, I got nothing more to say, I guess. I'm just coming off the top talking about the game. Maybe you guys watch this when you're doing XP. Maybe you guys watch this when you're driving your car. Maybe you guys watched it. You had nothing better to do. If you did, cool. If you made it this far, you're a real one, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know. If you made it this far, maybe you like the video, I guess. I don't know. I'm just talking to talk. It's probably like the more direction that the channel is going to go at this point, because I'm realizing the more more effort I put into the videos, the less views they get. I guess dudes just want to see me like talk about the game. Everyone else knows everything else. You just go on the database. You guys ain't got to see a gameplay on the new Galaxy Opal or Dark Matter Luca, because you know he got Pro too. You know he got quick dribble style. You know he can quick stop on next gen. You know he got Exum base. You guys use Jameson. You know what it looks like. You guys use Pink Diamond Luca. You know what it looks like. It's just a little faster because it's on very quick. Shit, most of you guys probably use the Elgin. You guys know what it looks like. So I'm just going to upload videos. I'm just talking about the game. Really seems to be what's best for my channel at this point. So, yeah, that's what we doing. Anyways, guys, it's Unbeatable Jacob. I'm ending the video here, and I'm out.